thought we did. Didn't we do this like?
Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, everybody. Call to order. Item number 1.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 1 on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 1 on the agenda, approve the minutes of the May 23rd, 2018 meeting. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 2.
Make a motion to approve item number 2 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 2 on the agenda to approve the following cash disbursements, electronic payments. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So carried. Item 3.
Make a motion to approve item number 3 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 3 on the agenda, approve the following seminar requests or payments for seminar requests as stated. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So carried. Item 4.
Make a motion to approve item number 4 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 4, to ratify and approve the hiring of Stacy Thatcher of Great Bend to the open union full-time position of payroll AP grant coordinator at $13.46 per hour, 40 hours per week. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 5.
Make a motion to approve item number 5 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 5 on the agenda to transfer Keanu Lavery to the open position of GIS technician at a rate of $15.69 per hour for 40 hours per week with benefits according to the residual union contract. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item 6.
Make a motion to approve item number 6 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 6 on the agenda to reappoint the following individuals to the Northern Tier Regional Planning and Development Commission Advisory Committees as stated. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Number 7.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 7 with the correction of drug and alcohol programs need to be put in there.
Instead, the BHIDEI should be drug and alcohol. Do I have a second?
I'll second that. Sorry.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 7, to approve entering agreements with the Lackawanna Susquehanna County Drug and Alcohol Program for the attached schedule. Questions or comments? Yes.
How are the programs working? Are we able to get any updates on drug and alcohol programs in our county? Is it really helping people, or what's the residual?
Yeah, it really does help people, and you want to...
Sure, I'm Barbara Durkin, I'm the director of the Susquehanna Office of Drug and Alcohol Programs. These particular contracts are allowing us to send individuals who are in need of drug and alcohol services to the appropriate levels of care. There's about, I'd say 45 to 50 contracts that the commissioners are approving today that would allow us to continue to work with Trehab, which is a drug and alcohol treatment provider here within Susquehanna County, as well as contract with inpatient providers throughout the state of Pennsylvania and within the local area. You know, we continue to see an influx of methamphetamine here within Susquehanna County, as well as increased numbers of opioid use disorder clients. Alcohol still remains a problem, and we have ample funding at this point in time to send people to the appropriate level of care. My office does have a case manager here within Susquehanna County who can respond to individuals at any time who are suffering from a substance use disorder. So I think, you know, the services are here. You know, with the work of the Board of Commissioners, we intend to talk more frequently about what's available and then figure out if we need to bring in additional services, and we're willing to do that if necessary. So I think that things are working pretty well, and we hope to bolster the services that we have in the coming months.
And what kind of a number can someone call if they need help? Do you have a number?
Sure, I can get you the number. I don't have it off the top of my head, but I'll get it for you.
So-
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye. Thank you.
Item number 8.
Make a motion to approve item number 8 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 8 on the agenda. Sign the provider agreement and addendum between Susquehanna County Services for Children and Youth and a Banco out of Fairfax, Virginia for 1 year, July 1st, 2018 to, it'll be July 1st, 2019. June 30th. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 9.
Make a motion to approve item number 9 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 9 on the agenda. Sign an agreement with the Bridgewater Township Municipality to contribute $50,000 from Act 13 for the water line extension from Ellsworth Drive to Ellsworth Industrial Park, South Montrose, as recommended by the Susquehanna County Economic Development Board. Questions or comments? Yes,
And has that been built yet, or this is a proposed thing?
it's in process.
So 50,000 from Bridgewater, so what's the total cost for the water line extension to the industrial park?
50,000. Oh, it's like 180,000 or something like that.
180,000 totals. So that's coming, where's the rest of the money coming from?
I have no idea. I'll check with Bridgewater Township.
Oh, Bridgewater Township is paying 50,000, but if it's 180,
No, that's not what it says. We're paying the 50,000.
oh, you're paying the 50,000 from Act 13. And so Bridgewater has to come up with the rest.
Right.
So now you're getting closer to Dimock, so when can we get a water line to Dimock for the people there that are suffering for 10 years?
Have to check with Pennsylvania American Water and talk to them.
Well, we did, but they won't do anything, so can the county do something and
No,
help its own citizens?
no. Any other questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Public comment.
You want a salary board? Yeah.
Right,
Every-
yeah, I'll do it.
Make a motion
I mean,
to
what are we doing?
open salary board.
We don't have any public comment?
Well, let's do it before public comment. Let's go to, we should go to salary board first. No, not like that. All right. Any public comment for the commissioners meeting? Vera?
Yes, I heard there was a hazard mitigation plan update public meeting recently,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't hear about it, and nobody I know heard about it or found out about it. Is there any way to get that information more easily to the citizens besides like a little ad in a newspaper or something on the website? Is there another method you can use so that we can find out about it? Because no
It
public,
was in the paper, it was on, other than calling every person individually, we do publish it.
right, but no public actually attended, so that shows that the word is not getting out.
Or it shows that people don't want to come to it.
No, I wanted to come, I would have come, and I hope
Guess you should have
others I
read the
know.
paper and you would have known it was there.
So I'd like to know with the hazard mitigation plan, I looked through it a little bit, I did some searching through it, and I don't see anything gas-related on that plan. Do you know if there is anything gas-related on that plan?
Well, I'd have to go back through it again, but if you're looking for specifics about a commodity or a person, I don't know that the plan drills down to that. The plan is about how you handle hazardous situations in the county. So, and I would suggest at this point, you go talk to our person that's in charge of the EOC and talk to him, and he'll be glad to explain it to you.
You mean Bob Thatcher?
Yes,
I did, I spoke to him several times.
okay.
So I'd like to know more, what can we do to better notify people when there is a
I
hazard?
think we've already covered that here.
You had a leak on Tingley Lake Road and people were not notified. So can we use code red to notify people so when there's gas leaks in the county?
If there is an emergency situation, if people have signed up for Code Red, they get notified.
But they told me, Thatcher told me that gas-related stuff does not usually get on the code red.
Well, depending on what the level of the incident will be, yes, it would.
Okay. And then can you give us any updates on the road conditions? Because state roads are still pretty bad. I mean, how do you feel their
I
condition is?
would suggest you talk to PennDOT. They're state roads. I suggest you talk to PennDOT.
I have talked to them. I was wondering what you can do, because State Route 3023 is absolutely
Again,
full
they're
of...
state roads. We have no control over state roads. I would suggest you talk to PennDOT. If you're not satisfied with PennDOT, then I would suggest you call your state representatives or state senators and talk to them, because they're the ones that deal with the state agency.
So you can't give any pressure to them at this point?
They don't really pay much attention to us.
They don't?
No.
Then I'd like to speak to Betsy about Lyme cases.
Well, we can talk about it. You can meet with her after the meeting on that. Any other public comment?
I'd just like to say that I know the commissioners spent a lot of time with PennDOT a few years ago trying to rectify the road situation. So not like you haven't done anything.
Thank you, Bill.
I make a motion to close the commissioners' meeting and open the salary board.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, sent by Commissioner Arnold to close the commissioners' meeting and open the salary board. All in favor? Aye. Morning, Madam DA.
Good morning, how are you?
And good morning, Chief County Detective. All right, salary board is open. All are present. Item number 1.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the April 26th meeting.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, sent by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 1, to approve the minutes of the April 26, 2018 salary board meeting. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 2.
I'll make a motion to eliminate the position of non-union full-time assistant district attorney effective today's date.
I'll second that.
Motion by District Attorney O'Malley, seconded by Commissioner Warren, to approve item 2, to eliminate the position of a non-union full-time first assistant district attorney effective June 12, 2018, for the recommendation of District Attorney O'Malley. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 3.
I'll make a motion to create a non-union part-time position of assistant district attorney at a salary of $30,000, 20 hours a week, 6-month probationary period with benefits according to the government mandated requirements and county policy manual effective today. I'll second that.
Motion by District Attorney O'Malley, seconded by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 3, to create the non-union position of part-time position of Assistant District Attorney, salary $30,000, 20 hours per week, 6 months probation. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
There you go. All right. Item number 4.
Make a motion to approve item number 4 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, seconded by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 4 on the agenda, to create the union full-time position of Recycling Center Prison Maintenance Utilities Technician at 1523, grade 18. Questions or comments? Yes.
Is the recycling center still losing money?
I'd say it's probably still losing a little bit, yeah.
Not as bad as it was?
Not as bad as it was.
And then why does it say prison also
Well, they're gonna work between both buildings,
between both buildings?
yes. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item number 5.
Make a motion to approve item number 5 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, seconded by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 5, to create a union full-time position of maintenance and utility crew chief, $16.13 per hour, grade 19 with benefits. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, any public comment on the salary board? Hearing none?
I make a motion to close the salary board meeting.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Motion by District Attorney O'Malley, seconded by Commissioner Warren, to close the salary board. All in favor?
Aye.
So carried.
Thank
Thank you.
We don't have anything within the pension. Can we do a pension board meeting? On those 2 items, I'll have to do it next meeting.
So we're done.
We're finished, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Hi there.
That's